Doors open, beds made. Welcome home.
This is Zion!
Welcome back to the Path of Neo playthrough with me, and Tom64. Today, in part 29, we shall be doing the Sarif fights. Sarif is of course the bodyguard of the Oracle and whatnot. Good God, man, put a shirt on. You know, I come here looking for a Path of Neo playthrough. Instead, I get a big old black man with his shirt off, all up in my grill, and I'm going to shut up now before I make myself seem even more of a racist. So I will go off on a tangent. Here's life. And here's death. Thank you for showing me that, because obviously without moving pictures I would have never been able to grasp that kind of notion, you know. That's kind of where the Matrix failed, really. After Reloaded, it just kept going like hopelessly philosophical, and it just felt like it was up its own arse, to be quite honest.
Apologize for what? For this.
He's apologising because this fight is so easy. And again, I have to ask, what's with the theme of beating up Asians? It makes no sense. No sense it makes. Right, now that he's done posing, this first phase of Sarif is quite easy, just your standard fight, really. If you had no trouble with the agents, you shouldn't have any trouble with Sarif. Yeah, I have no idea how to replicate this combo again. To be honest, I was just button mashing at this point. But you know, whatever works. The only problem with Sarif, he's got a very cheap throw move, and he blocks a lot. That's just basically Sarif in a nutshell. I do like the parallels of Neo wearing black and Sarif wearing white. I don't know. White versus black, you know, the old mentality of good versus evil. Sarif representing evil at this point. He's not a very good bodyguard if he gets beat up by a guy in a trench coat, you know what I'm saying? At least his first form doesn't have a lot of health, so that's easy enough to make sure you look after yourself. That throw move, like I said earlier, it's quite cheap, but all it does is make you dizzy, really. If you're having trouble with this fight, just turn off the game, because this is just so easy. Boot to the fucking head. A couple more moves, and we should be able to move on to the, I don't know whether to call it more exciting or duller portion of the fight. I suppose we each have our preferences and whatnot. There we go, this should finish him off. Make cutscene go now. And this, in the movie Reloaded, or was it Revolutions? No, I think it was Reloaded. This is where the actual Sarif scene ended, but of course, this is a game. We need filler. So, you know, onto poles a la Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. That's what it reminds me of, anyway. The goal here is to knock Sarif into the fire 3 times. You can do this by kicking him or throwing him with the circle button. And you have to make him dizzy before you can do so. So by doing that, just dodge his attacks and whatnot. It's nice to look at stylistically, but it doesn't really play all that well. I mean, it's not glitched or anything, but it just feels weird. And yes, you can fall into the fire, and Sarif can throw you in. And it does quite a bit of damage. It takes a bit longer than usual to make yourself non-dizzy as well with the square button. Come on, just fall in already. I must apologise because I had to edit this for time because it went on for quite a bit. You can actually fall off those poles as well normally. As you can see, all the poles are burning down very slowly, so this is sort of timed, but only without a timer. I would recommend using throws mainly, because you know the kicks don't really do that much damage. Come on, you pussy. Yeah, daze him first, because he won't have any time to react. Wish I could jump like that, that would be amazing. Well, isn't this just exciting? 2 men bouncing around on poles, trying to throw each other into fire. Sounds extremely gay, but never mind. I mean that in the physical sense of the word, not an insulting way. Is this like the second version of Chinatown we've seen in this game? Or is it just the same one? How odd. Oh yeah, he can rebound off walls as well, so throwing him into the fire sometimes is quite hard to do. Oh come on, that's not fair. You should have just fallen into the fire. Cheap bastard. Great, now I'm dizzy. Yeah, he can throw you into the fire if he catches you while you're dizzy, so be careful. And that's that. On to the next phase. Don't you just love dramatic close-ups? I know I do. I didn't hear any satisfying crash. I wanted a crash. But I don't get a crash. Breaking the fourth wall much? Jesus. This is actually one of the more funny parts of the game. Wait, just watch this. Neo's reaction is priceless.
Oh, hey, you're making me miss this scene!
God, I hope he explodes randomly.
Hey, somebody call the usher!
A couple of questions come to mind. Why is he the only guy in the cinema, and why is it playing Matrix Reloaded? Too many questions, not enough time really. I'd recommend just using this broom against Sarif to wear him down, then just beat him up normally. I never figured out whether it's a purely 2D fight or you can move around in 3D type settings. Kind of hard to figure out at times. The lighting is quite good.
No, hold on, wait, I get it. The guy in the black jacket is the savior of mankind, and his fight with the other guy is some kind of test, right? Nah, too far-fetched.
Man, that guy in the audience is saying what I'm thinking. I love the sound effects when you use poles and whatnot. It is very satisfying. Did he just throw his taco at the screen? And his taco, like, exploded. I think you should get ready for a whole lot more pole action in part 30. That's all I'll say for now. Most of you will know what's coming anyway. Can you just go ahead and die now, Sarif? This fight's getting kind of boring. I know it would usually seem like a glitch, but the lighting keeps changing very randomly. It's kind of nice. This is, well, no, this is the second to last Sarif fight, so yeah. There's not a lot more to say really than keep on him. I don't know whether his health regenerates. I don't think it does.
Hey, I got an idea. Why don't you stop trying to hit him and hit him?
Bitches always be stealing Morpheus's lines, I swear to God. God, just die already. Oh great, now he's got the broom. Jesus.
Hey, are you actually wearing a cape?
It's a fucking robe. Jesus. Weapon strip. Epic. You're too slow, Sarif. Gotta pick up the pace. Gotta love those jaggies from the PS2 graphics.
Give me a great big WTF!
That's what for?
Whoa! Now that's cool!
Kinda reminds me of Michael Moore a bit. Only with more bowling shirt action. If your cinema screen does this, seek help. Just one more fight with Sarif now. It's kind of a more advanced version of the first fight. You know, his fighting skills have gone up a bit, but besides that, nothing's really changed. I do have to wonder about the theme of everyone in this game wearing some type of glasses at least. It's kind of weird. I mean, the Oracle had reading glasses, Trinity has sunglasses, Morpheus obviously, he has those little pupil specs of his. Very nice setting for a fight as well, a tea house. Stop blocking my attacks, you fucker. Patty Cake goes horribly wrong for the 50th time. Boosh. And that, my friends, is pretty much all I have to say about this fight, so let's enjoy the random carnage, shall we? Super mega sexy combo. I don't think I've actually pointed it out, but the green mist above people's heads, that means they're dizzy. I think I was talking to Captain Blue 50 and he was wondering what that was all about. I don't think it's ever given an actual name, so I'll call it the dizzy factor for now. Ooh, one more attack should do him in. Maybe one more. Here we go. That's not fair, I didn't get to finish him off. Oh well. Join us in part 30 for the Burley Brawl. Bye bye.